Hello everybody and welcome back to another action figure review. It's been a while now, but I'm back with this Trick or Treat Studio version of the 1978 Michael Myers. And it's actually my first Myers figure. I have a few Jason and some other horror icons, but this is my first version of the classic slasher from John Carpenter's movie Halloween. And well, let's begin with a look at the accessories, and that's very quickly done because we have one hand here and then we have the knife. And yeah, that's it. Nothing fancy, nothing more in the box, just the figure itself and this extra right hand. So we don't have any extra hands for the left one. Let's move in closer and take a look at some of the details here. One of the very important aspects of a Michael Myers figure is the mask here, and in my opinion it looks pretty good. And we also have his iconic suit here, all the way down to his shoes that might seem a little shiny, I don't know. But all in all, I think the figure looks as a Michael Myers probably should. I don't know if it's a bit too slim here at the waist, maybe, I don't know. I have considered fixing it, and it should be an easy fix because you can zip down his clothes here and you can modify whatever you want. But when you consider that this is a relatively price-friendly figure, I know you don't get a lot with it, but it's also affordable, and I think it looks pretty decent. I always ask myself, if you have a figure with very few accessories, what else could you have brought in the package? And of course you can get a pumpkin or a gravestone or maybe a piece of a diorama, a base, a stand, something like that. Here you don't get anything, but you will also have to consider the price, and all in all I think that it's reasonable, and the most important is of course that the figure looks the part, and I think it does. And here a quick size comparison next to the Hot Toys Mandalorian. Two very different characters, but they scale pretty well. Now let's focus on the articulation here. I think that a figure and character like Michael Myers look the best when it's just standing there looking menacing and threatening. But you can of course articulate the figure, you get a fair amount of head movement. The arms go up like this, you get a single jointed elbow, you can bend the figure at the waist, kick forward like this, double jointed knees, and a little tiny bit of ankle articulation because of the high boots here. So it's not a unique blown away articulation, but for a character like Myers here, I think you get exactly what you need. When we zoom in close to the head sculpt, you can very clearly see the eyes here behind the mask, and I think when I'm going to take photos of this figure, I want to make it look more dark and more like black holes in the mask. But yeah, I don't know if you can say that the eyes are a bit too visible, but it's also cool because of course there are eyes behind the mask. So for now I'm going to leave you with my opinion about this figure, and then I'll conclude this review. If you, just like me, would like to add a 1/6 scale Michael Myers figure to your collection, this Trick or Treat Studio version of the 1978 Michael Myers is definitely worth a look. There are several other available Michael Myers figures out there, some of them very expensive, and this one is in the more reasonably priced end of the scale. And you can, of course, also get more precise and better sculpts or whatever. I think I am going to settle with this one because I'm quite happy with the way it looks. Thanks a lot for watching this review. Leave a comment and subscribe if you'd like to see more.